The Jacksonville Film Festival kicks off this Friday at WJCT Studios and runs through the weekend with a packed schedule of showings and events throughout downtown. I'm joined now by documentary filmmaker Mark Mori to talk about the festival. Welcome, Mark.
Good morning, Ann. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you. So this festival began in 2002. It is a wonder of opportunities for people who are interested in film and filmmaking. There are seminars, there's sessions. What are you going to be doing at the film festival?
Well, on Saturday at 12:15, we're screening my film Building Bombs, which was an Academy Award nominee in 1990 when I first made it, but now the Academy has restored it upgraded it to 4K, and it's being re-released currently on the film festival circuit and winning some awards, and it'll play here in Jacksonville on Saturday.
That's fabulous. So tell us what it's about.
It's about a nuclear weapons factory in South Carolina, the Savannah River plant, and the film really features 2 or 3 actually insiders, people that worked inside the bomb factory that expose what was really going on there. One's an engineer who was in charge of radioactive waste management. One is a physicist who had a crisis of conscience, realizing that he was making a bomb that would destroy millions of people. And the other was a worker who got exposed to radiation.
So what does it mean to have it restored? What is that? How does a viewer experience something different?
Well, the content is the same, but it was originally shot on 16 millimeter film, so 4K is it's a clearer picture. Dirt and hair and stuff that was on you, it's cleaned up, and the sound is redone, so that all the technical stuff is upgraded. It's the same film, but it's surprisingly still relevant today.
So we're going to play a little clip from the trailer. Anything you want to tell us before we hear that piece?
No, just have a look at it and we'll talk about it.
All right.
Now, in 1950, it was announced we was going to have a bomb plant in here. I can see my mother today sitting in a rocking chair saying it's a damnation on earth. And I didn't know what she meant then, but now I clearly do.
But if you were sitting here and you heard that the Soviet Union had pressed the button and one was coming your way, wouldn't it be nicer to know that we had some to press the button back?
My own feelings had to get out of the way. The issues were too large, that the problem, the contamination was too large, and that we had to do something about it.
So those are all voices of people that you interviewed for this project.
Yes, I mean, we interviewed also spokesmen for the bomb factory who admitted to a lot of the problems that were going on there. I mean, they were dumping massive amounts of radioactive waste in cardboard boxes. They'd just throw the stuff in a cardboard box, dump it in a big hole in the ground, but there was just massive amounts of that. Millions of gallons of radioactive water just dumped into pools and then into the Savannah River. And so it was a bad situation there. And in fact, the guy sacrificed his career to expose what was going on.
Have you stayed in touch with the people in that film? Are any of them still, in contact with you? How is their health?
Yes, well, the main whistleblower was Bill Lawless was actually called back to the plant and participated in a citizens review panel to clean up the radioactive waste. So the film had a positive effect, and now we're actually making a sequel to follow up of what's happened since then. That's going to be titled Beyond Bombs.
That's excellent. And so you're screening the film. Are you doing any other presentations or other participation in the film festival this weekend?
Well, we're going to have a Q&A with me after the screening of Building Bombs. So if people want to talk about it and find out more, they can participate in that.
Have you participated in the Jacksonville Film Festival previously?
Yes.
Okay.
We did a test screening of a film that was nearly complete of mine and did that at the Jacksonville Film Festival. It was about 10 years ago. I think Betty Page Reveals All was that film.
Yeah, I remember when that screened.
Yeah.
That's your film.
Yes.
That's excellent. So this is a wide range of genres at the film festival. There's shorts, there's panel discussions, there's guest speakers, including you. And so it really is a large and varied event. Can you tell us where people can get tickets? Is it at the Jacksonville Film?
You can get them online, Jacksonville. Just Google Jacksonville Film Festival.
All right. And so that gets going on Friday?
Friday evening, yes.
When is your screening?
12:15 on Saturday at the downtown library.
Okay. So I'm interested in just, being a documentary filmmaker. What kind of lessons do you share when you go to an event like this, when people are just starting out?
Well, you mean what do I share with other filmmakers?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Or aspiring filmmakers?
yes, aspiring filmmakers. Well, there's two ways to become a filmmaker. One is to kind of work your way up from the bottom. I actually started out doing a McDonald's commercial. I was doing craft services where we just lay out a table of food for the crew. You can work your way up from the bottom, or you can just go out and try to make your own film. That's what I ended up doing. Building Bombs was my first film that I made.
And is that the way you suggest people should tackle it?
Well, it's a lot easier these days because video editing you can do on your desktop computer. You can shoot a film on your iPhone. I shot part of the film I'm making now on my iPhone. So it's a lot easier. So I just go out and do it is what I say to people.
All right. Mark Mori, thanks so much for being here and sharing your story.
Thank you, Ann.